Testing, 1, 2, 3, test, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Gonna adjust some of these volumes a little bit. We've been getting them a little bit higher the last couple of weeks. So we're testing mics here live in Eunice as we're in the JV game. This is the JV Lady Cardinals versus the Tularosa JV Lady Cats. So we're just here, we're testing mics, getting ready to go live. We've already got some viewers on, so we thought we'd test our sound and kind of work it from there.
Take it away, Charlie.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here we are, JV game. I give y'all all a thumbs up. And the score for the JV game is 12-9. Ladies are pulling ahead. So, yeah.
Awesome. Nice test mic there, Charlie.
Like that.
That sounds pretty good.
Was I supposed to just say test 1, 2, 3?
Test 1, 2, 3. I am the cameraman. My name is Charlie Fairbush, and we're here in Eunice, New Mexico for this JV basketball game. The score is 12-10 in favor of the Eunice Cardinals. Take it away there, Jimmy Jones.
I got a message here, and I got no idea who this is from. It's just a phone number that's here, and it says, "Sounds great, thanks. Camera is too low and no sound."
Yeah, Charlie.
What?
How about that?
I don't have any idea who that's from.
Camera's too low.
It's a 1-800 number. 1-800-TV.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what
the camera is where it's going to be. We can't move it.
There ain't nowhere to go with it. So
it's where it's going to be.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who that message came from. I don't have that. I don't know why, but I don't have that.
Call him negative
I've got
Charlie
messages
tonight.
from it before, but for whatever reason, I did get a new phone not too awful long ago, but I don't have that name.
Well, just
in my
call
phone.
them. Say, hey, who is this?
Yeah, text them back. Who is this? They'll probably
My cameraman wants to know who it is.
That is me. Anyway, so
how big of a old boy are you?
Shut up, dude.
Just so that everyone's aware, here in the gym, it's kind of an interesting deal because we kind of have to get down in this one corner of the bleachers because we have an internet cable that comes up from a closet under the bleachers.
On the
and it
visitor
runs
side.
up over the edge. And it's the only internet that this old building has. And because we are about to replace this old building with the brand new amazing Joe Langston Arena, the new one, we aren't able to get something different. So we've got this one for now. We have to set down over in this corner, and if we get up any higher, then you're behind those side basketball goals, and you can't see them. So you have to get down below those side basketball goals and over to the side enough that you can reach the internet access. There's not a lot of moving at these basketball games as to where we are.
And then sometimes we have to fight people in the crowd. Not fight, move people around. So
Yes.
it's a lot of manipulating for this to work.
And
Does that make sense?
what usually happens, and I don't know why it is this way, but for whatever reason, this little spot where we sit is like the favorite place of the first people that get the gym from the visitors team.
And
it's
every
always
time
been that way.
We have to run them out of here every time.
Charlie does.
Well, nicely.
Oh, yeah,
we have to nicely ask them if they would be willing to slide over. Not run them out, Charlie. We don't run anybody out.
You need to choose better words, Charlie.
That's right.
I said, we got a school board member and judge coming. I better move your stuff.
That's right.
I didn't do that.
You better get out of the way if you don't want to be expelled or executed.
Or something.
I'm just going to let it be. Just let it be. The score is 12-11 now in favor of Eunice.
So anyway, once again, we're just testing mics, kind of jabbering here. This is the second quarter of the first game, which is the JV girls game, Tularosa versus Eunice. Also, just a quick update here. Earlier in the day, the Eunice boys played Mora, and Eunice with the win over against Mora. So now they will move on to face I believe it's the winner of Gateway and maybe Tularosa.
Is that the Tularosa tournament?
They're in the Santa Rosa.
Oh, Santa Rosa
tournament. They did something a little different this year. They went to multiple out-of-town tournaments, and I'm getting messages here from multiple people, including Melissa Holland. Thank you, Miss Holland, stating that the sound is really good.
Okay.
So,
excellent. Who sounds the best? Just wondering.
You know, it's
You haven't coughed yet, Charlie, so
it's
we'll
got to
find
be
out.
it's got to be the thumb. The thumb. I mean,
Don't worry about the sound. Worry about the angle of the camera.
that's right. And don't get that camera too low.
I'm trying to get this is as high as it gets. Right
How low can you go?
Hello, Ken.
Charlie's over here limboing while we're filming.
Don't lose all that energy here.
So anyway, once again, this is the JV game. Did have a young lady that went down with an injury earlier.
Looked like maybe an ankle
Yep.
injury.
Yeah, definitely so. And anyway, we thoughts and prayers continue for sure with them. Looked like an ankle injury from the Lady Cardinals.
From this point of view, right?
Yep.
Oh, deep lead by 42. We have no roster for them, so.
Yeah, we don't have any JV rosters. In fact, interesting, I want to shout out and give a special thanks to Coach Coleman. He's the girls coach, the head coach for the varsity there at Tularosa. He was an assistant there when I was still coaching high school girls here, and so he and I have known each other a long time. Great guy, helps me out. He's an assistant in their football team and head coach of their girls basketball team. He always gets me a lot of good information. I got on the Max Preps, which is where we always get our rosters when I'm making rosters for games today, and there was about 45 people listed on the Tularosa girls basketball team, and there was about 3 or 4 of almost every number, and there was even some guys' names in there. And so I wasn't sure how I was going to make my rosters with all those people and numbers and people. There were some
match names.
Like one of them was the Salazar kid that was the quarterback of the football team for them last year. He was listed on their roster, and I'm like, I know good and well he ain't on their team. You know, he graduated last year.
He's come out dunking in a minute.
And unless he's deciding to come back for some more eligibility and got him a wig and identifies now, I'm like, I know he can't be on the team.
I mean, that stuff's getting out of hand.
And so I posted on Facebook and I tagged Mr. Salazar and said, hey, anybody in Tularosa help me out and get me a roster for the girls basketball team. And within 30 minutes, I had a roster for the Tularosa girls basketball team. So
and something else I would like to add. Go ahead and give them that shout out, sir.
I just shouting out to Coach Coleman, and I appreciate you guys helping us out.
And another thing that I'm going to give a shout out, anywhere we play so far or go out and do the games, Tularosa has treated us the best.
Oh, man.
Hands down. Nothing against anybody else, but we go there, they give us a specific spot.
Yep.
They check on our internet, check if we're thirsty. They come and check on us.
You need to drink?
Yes, they treat us like gold.
You know, it's funny because I always say that. We do these games here at our place, and this is our home court. And here we get treated kind of like the flu. You know, there's people trying to take medicine to get rid of us. And
they're spraying off on us, right?
I'm telling you. And it's funny because I never will forget last year at the beginning of the year going over to Lubbock, Monterey, covering the #1 girls basketball player in the country. And we walked into that gym. And for me, as I got there, I showed up. I was by myself at the beginning. I know you guys come over afterwards. But when I pulled up and I walked, as I was walking up the door, I'm wheeling our little cart and stuff toward the door. There is a lady that comes out the door and comes to me, and she's got like a credential tag on. So she worked for Lubbock, Monterey. And she comes over and she was like, "Are you Mr. Jones?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I am." You know. And she's like, "Oh, we're so happy that you're here." She was so excited. And she's like, "Come with me." Took me in. Introduced me to Aaliyah Chavez's parents. They were excited that we were there. Had us a table
right there in the
right
court.
In the center of the court. They put it the opposite of their scores table, our own little table, and had the Chavez family sitting with us. I mean, it was like, I thought we were ESPN. I thought we made the big time when we got over there.
Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley
about opposite.
Yeah, but it's funny because we go to some of these other schools. Even when we went and covered Lovington.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they're so happy to see us. It's like we walk in, they're chanting and cheering for us.
What else can we do for you?
I'm telling you. The thumb.
Woo! He's in the house.
You know, everybody in the audience is giving him the thumbs
They
up.
got big foamy thumbs everywhere.
I'm telling you. Now, it is funny, though, because you go to these other places and, man, they treat you really, really good. A simple post on Facebook within seconds.
Right.
We had a roster, and they were
It
taking
just
care
shows
of
you how spoiled this community is by these sponsors who make this happen for everybody.
Yeah.
Especially on a cold, windy day like this.
Absolutely. These other towns are just like, oh, my gosh, yeah, we want you to come here and cover our games, and they're excited about it. Here, they're complaining when we don't. You know, like you sorry suckers should have got off your stuff and went and did the game.
Should have quit your paying job and got over here.
That's right.
Come on, what are you thinking?
It is true. I mean, it is
The
funny.
score is 15
You can
to
put
13.
people in jail next month.
I tell my wife that sometimes. I'm
Y'all
like,
guys are going to
it's,
get me in trouble, man.
it's funny because we go to these games in other places, and you walk in and you feel like
Royal-
you're,
you
like
feel
you're
like royalty,
special.
yeah.
And you come here and you feel like you're a jerk, and you're like, well, okay. I'll
There's
go through.
Charlie. The thumb. They go like this, the thumb.
Yeah, they give him the thumbs
him the
down,
thumbs
when, he-
down.
when he
Oh,
walks in.
He's like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the
That's
wrestler with the thumb.
That might have been a foul.
So 6 seconds here before this game goes to half. It's 13-16. Eunice trails by 3. This is Tularosa JV, Eunice JV. These are the girls. The guys are, the Eunice boys are playing in the Santa Rosa tournament. They lost yesterday. A close back-and-forth game to Santa Rosa. They led, a lot of the game back and forth. Led in the second half at one point. Ended up losing by, I think, 12 or 13. But it was a 5-point game with like 2 minutes to go. And
I'll tell you what.
You get to the end, you start having to foul, you start having to do some things. Next thing you know, you lose by 12, 13, 14, whatever it ended up being. But it was a competitive game against the number 2 ranked team in the state of New Mexico in Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
But they won today against Mora, correct?
They won today against Mora.
Well, Billy just lost a vote because he called a foul on one of our girls. Speaking of losing.
This guy. Whoa, that's a little hard.
I'm just kidding, Billy. If you watch this after, I'm just joking.
So it's going to be halftime. Your halftime score here in the JV game, Tularosa 17, Eunice 13. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Do you go back and forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 9 years and is family-owned and operated. Located at 2403 Avenue O in Eunice, they are your trusted vacuum truck provider. For vacuum truck services, call 394-1046. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals! Eunice Public Schools remind all parents you're the most important person in your child's life. Please advise and encourage them to make responsible choices while supporting their efforts in education. Help teach them ways to combat the tough challenges they face constantly. Eunice Public Schools believe students come first, relationships matter, and academic excellence transforms lives. The students demonstrate integrity, tenacity, and grit while developing kindness and compassion. Eunice Public Schools and Superintendent Bruce Hatch, their educators helping students build a solid, lifetime lasting foundation.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Redbird LP Gas Company in Eunice reminds drivers that summertime is coming to a close and the back-to-school season is upon us. So let's drive carefully where children are present because they may not be watching out for you. That's from Redbird LP Gas Company of Eunice, a name you can trust and depend on. Redbird LP Gas Company and the Parker family ask you to watch out for our children this back-to-school season. That's Redbird LP Gas Company. Call Bart at 575-394-2946. Again, call 575-394-2946.
coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice as your Eunice Lady Cardinal JV team is hosting the Tularosa Lady Wildcats. We're here in the JV game. It is the fourth quarter. We got a barn burner, so we decided we would jump in a little early, give you a little play-by-play. We don't have any idea
what we're doing.
the roster. Well, that too.
Yeah, I don't know the roster.
We don't know the roster of these two teams, but we'll do our best with the Eunice young ladies that we do know.
I do know that 00 just made a three-pointer a while ago.
Double Lot Buck, is she from Eunice?
Double Lot, yes.
All right, all right.
Was that the Zamora girl?
I was looking for
Yes.
double. Oh, right over here?
Right
yeah,
here.
that
Yeah.
is Zamora. So Zamora's Double
Right
Lot Buck.
here.
We call her Bambi since she's a Double Lot Buck.
There we go.
Double Lot.
That's right. You can't be a buck if you're a female, so she'll be Bambi. All right, Bambi takes it around the right side. She's going to drive to the rack, loses it out of bounds.
And this is going to stay on the Eunice side.
The Eunice mayor is going to say, I think we'll keep that here on our side.
Good call.
This guy had to say that. He can say
Good
the
call.
rest.
Good call, buddy.
3:54.
And that gets us in trouble every night.
Rosendo will see you after the game.
And we got a jump ball down low. Miss
And this will be-
Davis, daughter of one of our sponsors, ties it up down there, but it's going to go to Thule. So here comes Thule down the floor. Little crossover action at the top of the key.
Lot of
Stolen
contact.
away by Garcia. Garcia on the run. Has the ball knocked out of her
no
hands.
blood, no foul.
And now we're going to come back the other direction. Tularosa pushes it through, drops it down to the baseline. A little baseline dribble action. Try to reverse pass, threw it out near the free throw line.
What
and
was
number
that?
11, Kyrie Irvin throws it up from the mid-range and sinks it in.
So
and
we-
Thule with the 1-point lead.
So number 11 for Eunice, I'm not sure what their names are. She hit a three earlier also.
Oh, nice give and go there to Davis to Garcia, but she
Oh.
misses that layup. Rebound by the Thule player. Hands it off to another Thule player.
And it's hard to see the numbers, especially on the front of Thule's
Oh,
uniforms.
nice Euro step there by
Man,
Oh, my goodness.
20 or
number
30?
20.
20,
I think
yeah.
that's 20. And she turned around and clapped to the Eunice crowd like you should be clapping for me there. 34-31. They take a
almost got a
3-point
steal.
lead. There's
Whoa.
a flipped
For a
up
shot, if you can say. And number 20 rebounds, and she's
Oh, man, there's a
on
wrestling
a walk,
match going on
travel,
down
walk.
there.
Looks like a fumble every time the ball hits the floor here on the court. Everybody's diving, rolling for it. It should be a white ball, correct, guys?
Well, it looks orange to me, but I'm not sure.
The possession is going to be to
Oh,
white.
yes.
2:39 to go here in this ball game. 31-34. It's a 3-point game. Thule in the lead. It's kind of been a back-and-forth game the whole way through.
Oh, nice
and
pass
going up
there.
strong down low is Ray. She lays it off the glass. Williams Ray off the glass and in. I noticed she got a big Williams support group over there on the front row.
Uh-huh.
2:25 to go here in this ball game. The Cardinals trail by 1, and we've got a timeout on the
Thule will
floor.
take a timeout.
You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. So a little break here. Once again, this is not our official broadcast. We'll get started after this game. This is the JV game. Weren't scheduled to cover this game, but it turned into such a good one that we decided
Yeah.
we'd give them a little
Yeah.
Little
freebie,
action.
yeah.
It's neck and neck, so to
Little
speak.
overtime work, right, Charlie?
Little OT.
Ocean Tango.
I thought you were going to say something else. You're like, oh,
Nope, Ocean Tango.
Tango.
Ocean Tango. That's
Can't say
AKA
them other
overtime.
things on the broadcast there.
Like the sea, ocean and the sea.
And
33-34 is your score.
referees out there conversing, talking about how they're going to call some fouls.
Deliver some chips. And, So the Eunice boys, as we mentioned earlier, played earlier today. They faced Mora
Yeah,
and got a good win down there. They're at the Tularosa. Or
Santa
no, not
Rosa.
the Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa. They kind of almost rhyme at the end, but they're at the Santa
one of those
Rosa
roses.
tournament. Yep.
A little sandy outside, too.
Yep.
man, when I said roses, it made me hungry.
Roses, yep. Yep, for sure. So Thule to throw it in here. 2:24 on the clock here in this ball game. It's a 1-point game. Thule with the 1-point lead.
Oh, nice little fadeaway.
Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound and a put back there by Thule. Trying to see that number
23.
23. That's MJ. Michael Jordan laid it off the glass and in. Here comes our 2-3. She runs through the middle, throws up a and it's in. Via says, let me show you something. Under 2 minutes to go. We got a 1-point ball game. Thule with a 1-point lead. They push back the other way. They're going to pull for 3.
Oh, in and out.
It did everything
Rebound,
but
Eunice.
go in. Davis going to save it over to Zamora. Zamora with 1:45 on the clock. Here comes Via. She has it snatched away. Her pocket was picked by a Wildcat. Running the floor is 24. That's Kobe. As Kobe lays it off the glass and in, it's 38-35, a 3-point game.
We'll need one of them 3-point shots now, double lot.
1:27 to go. A little give and go with Zamora. Her shot is up. It's no good. And then the rebound and the putback by Ray.
It should be foul.
Man, and she's going to go to the line, and she had a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. She got a pretty good bump as she was going up. Wasn't able to finish, but she'll go to the line.
Foul on there, number 24. That's her second.
Kobe. 1:22 to go here in this ball game. The first shot from Ray rattles around and falls through the hoop. And that'll make it a 2-point game here. Subbing in is number 10, I believe. He's coming out as 11.
Bounce it off the front of that rim and go up and dunk it. Yeah. That's what I visioned there to happen.
I'd pull a hammy if I tried that. And she sinks the second one.
Nice.
And we got a 1-point game again. 1:20 to go. Here comes Thule pushing back the other way, trying to attack the basket.
And no call there on that, Tyler.
Throwing away. We got a jump ball now as the basket rolls through. And looking at the clock, it's 1:12. Where the players dwell, we're down to the last minute, 12 seconds here. And it's going to be Thule ball under their basket on the baseline. Thule to inbound it. Eunice in the man-to-man defense. Tough to play man-to-man defense on the inbounds play. Ripping through, kicking it out.
And the coach is saying, slow down.
The coach is, he is. He's like, ease it up. And taking, it was taken away for just a second.
Hold on to it.
And there's a long three. It's up. It's no good. Still rattling around, trying to battle for it. And we're going to have a jump ball. And this time the arrow will go to the Cardinals as Ray was in there battling.
And that was a battle.
The coach is hollering for him to hold it and not to shoot it, and they shot it about four times. He was over there doing jumping jacks.
Pulling his hair, untucked his shirt.
He's still like, what in the world?
This game was theirs.
Yep.
He's halfway out on the court doing jumping jacks.
Man, he's going to have a heart attack.
So the Cardinals to throw it in. Thule in that 1-2-2, I believe. No, they're going to jump into man.
Ladies.
Running through the middle is Via, and they're going to call the jump check right in the middle, and it's going to be on the floor, and they're not in the bonus yet, so that'll be Cardinal basketball.
Why are they all lining up like she is?
See where they give it to him down on the.
He said
she wasn't shooting.
She was driving to the basket, I think.
Oh, wow. We got a good one there. I guess that's a break for the Cardinals.
Good job, Mr. Murray.
A shaft for the Wildcats, but they'll. And there's that shot. It's up. It rattles around. It won't go.
So the only thing we get here is either rebound and win or tie the game, correct?
Well, you got a long time left. You got 45 seconds.
So whether these girls shoot, we might win the
Here's
the game.
Next
Let's
one.
see.
Right in there.
There it is. There it is.
Up, and it will not go.
Rebound by
Tularosa.
Tularosa.
With the two Cardinals slam each other down here. They end up on the floor. Thule trying to figure out what they want to do with it.
The only time they should have passed it down, it was wide open.
Hit the ball, golly bum. I don't even know if y'all could see that, but.
Did he bump her with the body and push her out of the bounce?
Yeah, for sure. And we got a timeout on the floor.
He's looking at the court. That's what she used to look like, Jimmy, right there.
Oh, I'm telling
Look
you.
how he's looking at the ref. Like 30 seconds. He's just
Man,
looking at him like, what do you want?
We had a mess right there for sure.
He's mad.
Well, he's also, look at him, he's telling his team, he's like, look at the clock. He's like, we need to run the clock, but we keep chunking up shots and doing goofy stuff. Look.
Hey, somebody go buy him a lollipop.
Speaking of lollipops, we were down in Jowl the other day, and somebody walked up and gave me a lollipop. You know, it was the Wilsons.
Yeah.
Walked up and gave me a lollipop. Said they
Everybody
missed giving me lollipops.
kept Jimmy and plenty of lollipops. So
oh, man, I chewed on them
try to
suckers.
keep him getting, like, removed from a game or something sometimes.
Every time I'd get a little frustrated, I'd chew on some pieces like that old commercial. You know, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? And they go 1, 2, 3. Felix. Yeah, that was me back then.
That sounded horrible over the radio, man. Don't listen, we're never doing that again, okay, guys? No, we don't need to do that. I think we lost like 10 listeners because of y'all just now.
I think we just gained 10.
And a sponsor.
I gained 10 pounds with all that sugar I ate from them lollipops. So, once again, this is not our official broadcast. We're just covering this JV game. You got 25 seconds to go. Oh, my gosh. And the Eunice varsity girls are over there on the side of the court, and they were bouncing around waving. And, the guard for the Lady Cardinals threw the ball to the varsity team.
And somebody called a timeout, I think.
And there was nobody over there except the
goodness.
varsity kids. And
They need to
anyways,
go hide or something.
so we just threw the ball away, throwing it to
They're
our
pretty much on
varsity
the
kids.
court right
yeah,
there,
they
huh?
are all the way out there on the edge of the court.
She said, they're wide open. Give it to her. And she sure did.
Yeah, she gave them that no-look pass right over to the
She
varsity
should have.
team.
You know, it was gonna.
It would have
She
been
should've
funny if
stepped out and
Alina
shot it.
Rodriguez would have stepped in and caught it
punched
and
one.
shot it.
And they would have counted it?
Everybody
they
in the
probably would've,
gym
but-
would have went crazy. It would have been
I
funny.
mean, they wouldn't have counted, but it would have been.
Yeah,
cool.
I can see this guy going,
Wouldn't have been good for a varsity game, but in a JV game, it would have been kind of
Yeah.
entertaining.
oh, well.
So I believe we've
there's
got
one fan up
under.
there that probably would have went nuts whenever that happened.
I believe we're under 20 seconds to go here in this ball game. It's a 1-point game. Thule going to have the ball at the opposite end of the court from their basket.
And we're down by 1
And the coach
point.
said, take care of the ball. Do not shoot.
Yeah.
And our coach said foul. As soon as they come out, foul them.
So 22.8 seconds on the clock.
That puts them in the bonus, right, if they've had them?
Yep.
Yeah, either side, I believe.
Yep.
So Eunice in the full court pressure, a little man pressure. We'll see
I
what
honestly
happens
think they
here.
should have been pressing for a while. I think they'd have had a better chance.
So trying to get it in. Thule does get it in. Eunice, it looked like they were trying to foul there for a second. There's another attempt at a foul. 15 seconds. Nobody's fouling now. And they're pushing it up the floor. And now they'll call the foul. That was about the third
10 seconds
hack
later, yep.
in about 10 seconds.
The referee said, let's get this over with. I don't want to blow that whistle.
So going to the line is number 24. That's Kobe. Kobe will head to the line. 10.7 on the clock, 38-37. This is the JV game. As we've mentioned, we just jumped in here because this game has been so competitive, so we decided we'd give them a little coverage.
Back and forth, back and forth.
That first shot
Lefty,
is
huh?
up. It rattles around.
Oh,
and
it gets the home bounce
It
there.
touched all sides of the rim, almost the touch of the backboard, and then falls in there.
Has that touch, huh?
It is a 2-point game, 37-39. Charlie talked about their free throw shooting and how good it's been up to this point. And there's the jinx. Davis goes up
she gets
high.
a rebound.
She got the rebound, but then the rebound was taken away from her, and they drop it over and in. And Thule with the big lead now with 2 seconds to go, and your Lady Wildcats are most likely going to win this
If we
game
can
as
hit a
they
three
lead by
with
4
the and one.
with 2 seconds, and then they're going to call the travel. The game clock goes to 0, and the Tularosa Lady Wildcat JV with the win, 41-37 over Eunice Lady Cardinal JV. And so we will step away here for just a second. We'll be back to start our official broadcast at about the 10-minute mark on this clock. So thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We are live here in legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium, a gym that will soon be replaced by what some, especially in Santa Fe, have deemed the Taj Mahal of high school basketball gymnasiums, the new Joe Langston Arena. It's going to be a nice one. It's a windy evening here in Eunice as we've got a matchup of birds and cats. It's Tweety versus Sylvester. I ta putty tat for sure. It's the Eunice Cardinals, the Tularosa Wildcats. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my broadcast partners tonight. First, the man is recognized across the state by simply a body part. He's not the head, he's not the leg, he's not even the pinky. He is simply the thumb. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. This is a really good night to be playing indoor sports.
That's right. Definitely don't want to be footballing it tonight. And, of course, we've got our comedian. We call him Bernie Mac sometimes. Sometimes we call him Ric Flair because he's yelling woo all the time. Woo. But it's Rosendo Caballero, and he had to take a restroom break, so he took off and left us here. So schools have reconvened after the holiday break, and we are smack dab in the middle of a hoop season. In fact, next week Eunice will tip off the district schedule on Tuesday. It's going to be really interesting for both our boys and girls hoops team. Tuesday, Eunice will host Hagerman right here in Joe Langston Gym. And 1 week from today, Eunice will travel to Texaco, who is now back in our basketball district. And that'll be the real test. For the Eunice boys, they are on the road this week up in Santa Rosa. The Cards fell in a back-and-forth, knockdown, drag-out with the number 2 ranked team in 2A basketball last night as they lost to Santa Rosa, a very good game. They lost by 14, but it was a 5-point game with just a few minutes to go. Right. Definitely competitive. Earlier today, Eunice faced Mora in round 2 of the consolation bracket of that tournament. They did win, and it's my understanding that they would face the winner of Gateway Christian and I believe Tularosa tomorrow. I think that's the case. I may be off on the opponent, but anyway, they'll play tomorrow. For the Lady Cardinals, they enter this game having played a very, very good season so far. These ladies are 11-3 and have been bouncing around the top 5 most of the last month. The latest Max Preps rankings as of today show them in the number 3 spot in 2A basketball. Tatum leapfrogged Eunice and Mesa Vista, going from the 3 spot all the way to the number 1 spot this week. So Tatum is number 1, Mesa Vista 2, Eunice 3, Pecos 4, Tucumcari 5. Texaco with a 6-4 record sets in the number 8 spot. Jow with a 6-8 record sets in the 13 spot. Hagerman 5-5 in the 19 spot. Loving is the only team in our district that's not ranked inside the top 20, and they've only won 1 game all year and are unranked. Eunice has been very balanced this season. This team is loaded with veterans. They are seasoned players with a lot of experience, a lot of playoff experience on this team, as most of these kids that are seniors have made the state tournament every single year they were playing. Some of the players on this team were even mascots when the Lady Cardinals, coached by me many years ago, were making deep runs into the playoffs. Starters like Alondra Maureen and Alina Rodriguez were part of that group. They've also been competing for decades right here on this court. Newcomer Peyton Williams was another that got started early in life. She was also a mascot. Her mascot experience started with the Hobbs Lady Eagles, and Kenna McBee has been running up and down the hardwood for years as the child of coaches, even from her time in the Dora Little Dribblers. So definitely a lot of kids that have played for a long, long time. Then you mix all that in with the experience that they got with Coach Marty Rodriguez in elementary and middle school with his travel team. He carried these young ladies all across West Texas and New Mexico. The team has the perfect storm and foundation for a team that could contend at the state tournament this season. This team has seen 4 different players lead them in scoring throughout the season, including Peyton Williams, Alondra Maureen, Kenna McBee, and of course, the sharpshooter, senior Alina Rodriguez. We've beat a dead horse, but Alina Rodriguez will graduate this year as having left her own legacy here in Eunice Cardinal basketball and leaving her name in New Mexico high school basketball history as she is now currently in the top 10 of career three-pointers made in women's basketball in New Mexico, and she's got her eyes set on that top 5 spot. Every three-pointer she hits, you're witnessing history here in Eunice. Eunice's all-time three-point shooting player. The Lady Cards are coached by Coach Gary Frazier. He's in his 4th season. He was 48-32 entering this season as the head coach. And for Thule, they've struggled a bit this season. They're young. They're off to a 3-11 start. They play an extremely tough schedule, including a bunch of 4 and 5A tough schools. They are coached by my friend, Coach Emery Coleman. Coach Coleman was a legend on the hardwood himself back a few years ago. He is now at the helm of the Lady Wildcats, a great coach, an even better person. So shout out to him. It's the Tularosa Lady Wildcats versus the Eunice Lady Cardinals. Resendo is back. Your thoughts?
I hope the Lady Cardinals come out here and do a good, clean job tonight. Pass the ball around and shoot as often as they can. And hopefully we get some threes out of Rodriguez. She's been kind of dry here lately. So.
Yes, she has. The last few games, she has definitely been a little dry. Definitely, not her normal self these
Correct.
last few games. But the old saying, shoot or shoot, she keeps letting it fly, and that's what you got to do.
They'll go in eventually.
Yeah.
And also keep the turnovers down. Right now, this game right now, I don't think they should worry about trying to score. They're going to be able to score against this team. I'm confident about that, but we got to keep the turnovers down.
It looks like we're going to have the national anthem, so we'll get a little quiet here. Maybe.
Hopefully. Maybe. Take off, Charlie.
You want me to start singing?
No. Sure? We both said no.
Oh, my goodness.
They are singing.
They're singing. Okay, let's be quiet.
All right, they did a good job.
All right, we
Both
sing the
teams.
national anthem. That's one way to get it done.
Sure can't wait to get into our new
I was going
facility.
to say, maybe in the new gym we'll have a button that we can push that'll get that going. But we got it done, so here we go. So they're going to introduce the two teams here today, and then we'll get started. Once again, the Tularosa JV Lady Cats took down the Lady Cardinal JV team just before this game. It was a shootout all the way to the end.
Yeah.
It was a really good game.
Yeah, it was a fun game to be calling it at the end.
Definitely.
Been
So,
more fun if we'd have won it. But
well, that's true.
He said more fun.
more fun.
While we've got a minute here, went over and watched the junior college. My wife's on the board of directors for the junior college. We went over there yesterday. They had a meeting, and then after that meeting, watched the JC men's and women play. They both had big wins yesterday, and I got to tell you, they're fun to watch. It's fun to go over there and watch those games.
And they have a good winning streak, boys and girls, right?
Both men and women were ranked in the top 3 at one point this year. I think the men lost a couple of games. They're still in the top 10. The women are still in the top 3 in the country. And so definitely fun to watch. Also, the NMJC men's and women's track team kicked off their indoor season today over at Texas Tech. Chloe's still not released yet. She goes back to the doctor next week, and she's praying that she gets the full release where she can really start getting after it. And but anyway, the rest of the group went over. In fact, one of the throwers on the women's side ended up getting second. And just to kind of give you an idea of the caliber of teams that were there at Texas Tech today, I know Kentucky was there. I know that, of course, Texas Tech. Western Texas. There was a couple of other major D1 schools. I was trying to think of some of them, but my brain went blank. But, I mean, you had major D1 schools there. And that's the interesting thing about the NMJC track schedule is they don't go run against many junior colleges until the end of the year. They go compete against the best of the best at the D1 level.
And iron sharpens iron.
I'm telling you.
That's right.
So that's what Chloe's like. Her eyes are big around a saucer. She's like, Dad, when I get to compete, it isn't going to be against other JC kids. We're going to face off against the biggies. So the Lady Cardinals win the tip. That's a strange
And it went the wrong
tip.
way. You got to retip it.
Yeah.
You got to retip it. Yeah, it's a jump ball.
Even the coaches, it should be a re-jump. You got to jump that one again.
She got her own. She
tipped it to herself and got her own ball. And she was still in the circle.
Yeah. Yeah, we tipped it to ourselves. And
hope this is not signs of a long night, boys.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
I know you don't, Charlie. There it goes.
That
That's how
time they get it out of there, and Williams going to come away with it. Williams almost had it picked, and she did have her pocket picked, but it's going to go out of bounds.
They can't make it.
And there was one ref was pointing one direction, the other one was pointing the other way, but we're going to give it to the Lady Cardinals. So Peyton Williams to throw it in. Number 35, the junior. She's the only, no, you know what? I just noticed Thompson's over there.
Yes.
I was going to say the only senior non-starter, but Thompson's out there starting today as well. The nice pass down to Williams, and Williams lays it off the glass, off the assist.
Williams plays like a senior.
Alina Rodriguez.
She plays like a senior, boy. She can score.
So the Lady Cards take a 2-0 lead, 7:40 to go here. Tularosa with the ball. Number 21 is Ostick. She's going to dribble over to the right elbow, throws up a little mid-range. It will not go, but they're going to get their own rebound. Battle down low. Still battling. A lot of people in traffic. And coming out of there with it is going to be Kenna McBee with her first steal of the ball game. Alina Rodriguez over to Williams. Back over here to McBee. McBee on the right wing, looking through the paint. Flips it up to Thompson. Over to Williams. Here comes the little wheel offense, and the Cardinals are going to throw it away. Turnover number one for the Lady Cardinals. 7 minutes to go, so we've played 1 minute. Tularosa with it. They drop it down low, and it's going to get tied up right there at the elbow. They were trying to get that into
number 33.
I'm going to butcher that name. Is that Cahe?
Cahe?
It's C-A-J-E, and my apologies. I don't know if that's Cage, Cahe, Kaji, maybe.
How's the first name?
Well, I don't know.
That's a little harder.
Halaria, I would guess.
We'll just call her Pippen, number 33.
There's a shot that's up, it's on, and then on the rebound and putback, that's 21, Ostick with her second rebound, and then the putback goes in. We got a 2-2 ball game. All the way down to Alina Rodriguez. She thought about
nice
the shot, and
shot.
she's going to step through. She gets a little hip check, and she'll go to the floor, and then she'll get up and go to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice drive there by Alina. I thought she went for that pump fake, and it went in. Tried to get a little layup, and it didn't go in, but she can make some free throws.
Yeah, so Alina Rodriguez now heads to the line. I believe, in my count, is not official today, as I didn't do enough of what I should have done here, getting it together today. But I believe
the first one dropped.
She's at I think it's 220. I think she's setting around 221 on three. She makes both of those. So she needs about 3 to tie for the number, she needs 4 to tie for the number 9 spot in New Mexico girls basketball history. So Thule the other way, and they're going to call the reach foul, I think, on McBee.
No, they call it on Alina.
Rodriguez. So Rodriguez with the reach.
We don't need that so early in the game, man.
So throwing the ball in will be Thule. They're going to throw it in on the baseline right into their basket. There is a discussion between the two officials. And so official Hobbs going over and checking. And they're going to say that it is going to be Thule ball, but they're going to say it should be over on the sideline.
I concur.
So 6:22 to go here in the first quarter. A little confusion from the officials there, but now we're going to get it in. They throw it into Tripp. Tripp kicks it over to the left side, drops a nice little pass into the corner. A shot is up from Ostick, and she hits the 3 off the assist from Tripp. Nice play there, a set play coming out of that inbound. Thompson kicks it up to McBee.
Give it to her soon over here.
McBee to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking, drops it over to Maureen. She dribbles it above her head, then throws it to Williams. Williams tries the crossover, gives it back to McBee. McBee trying to direct traffic and get Maureen to cut through. Here comes the wheel through the middle. They get it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a little
Nice
step through,
pass.
gives it to Thompson. Oh, Thompson
my
misses
goodness.
that one, but a long rebound. Run down way up high by 24. I don't have her on my roster, so we'll call her Kobe. They throw it to the high post into the elbow, trying to throw it down low. A shot is up over the backboard, and they're going to say the Lady Cards deflected it, so they're going to leave it.
Pinball machine.
Oh, no,
they're going to give it.
They pointed that way, but now they're going to give it to the Lady Cardinals. So here comes Alina Rodriguez over in the left wing, kicks it to Maureen. Maureen going to attack off the dribble, kicks it outside to Williams.
Nice
Williams
pass by
back
Williams.
to Maureen down in the paint, and then out to Williams for a long three. Her long three is no good. She's going to go she was going to go over there and rebound her own ball.
Talk about following your shot, right?
Oh, yeah. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and so we'll call that turnover number 2. 4-5 is your score. The Lady Cards trail here to Tularosa halfway through the first quarter, or almost halfway through. It's 5 minutes to go here in this first period. Bringing the ball down the floor is Ostick. She's already got 5 points here in this game. She's going to pass to her right and then cut through the middle. They kick it out here to the left side. A long three is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Alina Rodriguez. Her first rebound of the ball game. McBee now trying to set the offense up. Frazier telling them to go. Gets it over to Thompson. Thompson trying to dribble through. Kicks it outside to Williams.
What are they doing?
Williams to McBee. McBee looking under a lot of pressure.
Oh!
She took a swing.
You can't do that in basketball.
Ooh, man. Luckily, they just called her for the regular personal. I thought they might give her a little something more serious.
Because it was a
She kinda
full
took a swing.
extension
Yeah,
swing.
like a get off me punk type of swing.
Well, maybe she should have got off.
So that'll be another turnover on the Lady Cardinals. You know, I'm always talking sports.
Look at her.
I'm
not liking
Eunice
this.
Faithful liked it. The other side didn't. I'm always talking sports with people, and the one thing about this Lady Cardinal team that worries me, they're currently ranked inside the top 3, but is the amount of turnovers. Even in the big win the other day, we still had 20-plus turnovers. And so almost a steal there by Thule, and now the Lady Cards will inbound it over on the wing. Williams looking for somebody to get it to, trying to find somebody. She gets it to Maureen out on the left corner. Maureen gets it back to Williams. Williams pump fakes, stepped, and then throws up a shot, and she sinks that one. Peyton Williams with her 5th point as she splashes that one for 3. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're halfway through. The Cardinals lead 7-5. Thule with it. 2-4, that's Kobe with a little pump fake, kicks it up top to Tripp. Tripp thought about the deep 3, swings it across the top of the key into the corner. Jab and go there by Zisk.
Oh, between the legs there.
Crosses over, a partial block by Rodriguez. Rodriguez then gets the rebound, and then the ball gets deflected around, going to come all the way back over here by us, and I think it's going to be Eunice basketball right in front of the Thule bench. Kind of a strange sequence right there.
A whole lot of action for nothing, right?
3:41 to go here in the first quarter. 7-5 is your score. McBee
Nice
with
cut.
tried to give a little backdoor pass. It went down like near her feet and then out of bounds. So 3:35 to go here.
And it stays on the Eunice side.
And it's going to be Eunice ball. Looking to get it in is Rodriguez. They do get it into her. They kick it back to her in the corner. Bangs the 3. Alina Rodriguez.
That's a sight for sore eyes right there,
knocks
boys.
that one down. And I'm going to give you my estimated number there is I believe that's 222, but I like I said, that's not official. I didn't do my research today before I came, but I thought she was at 221. There's a runner that goes up, it's no good. So if that's 222, that puts her 3 away from number 9, Andrea Aragon of Las Cruces High School, who had 225. So I think that's where we're at. It's going to be close. I'll try by the next game to have the official numbers. I didn't bring them with me today. I had my little briefcase that I usually carry around with me, my little leather deal that I put in my backpack, and I got up here to the gym thinking it was in my car, and it wasn't there. Luckily, I'd printed these out today, so I had my rosters and stuff, but I didn't have all my normal notes that I keep. So the first free throw is no good. The second one is good, and that is Ostick, as she now has 6 points here in the ball game. Quickly back the other way is Williams. Stepping back, throwing up a three is McBee. It won't go. Rebounded by Halaria Kahe. Trying to steal was Maureen. A little spin move. They throw it down low, stolen away by Alina Rodriguez, and here come the Lady Cardinals. They kick it out to Williams. Williams steps into a three. It rattles in, won't go. And then a rebound by Ostick, her third rebound here of the quarter. Here comes Tripp. Tripp is tripping. She kicks it over to 2-1. Ostick's going to step through the middle, throws up a high floater, off the glass, won't go. Rebounded by Tripp. Her putback won't go.
That's 3 rebounds by Tularosa here.
We need a rebound, girls.
Pushing it through the middle, and then up and off the glass is Zisk as she gets the assist. And it is good. And at 2 minutes and 17 seconds in the first, we got a timeout on the floor by the Lady Cardinals. The Cardinals lead Thule 10-8.
Shout out to our sponsors, Park Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, and Cardinal Hardware, our proud sponsor of today's game.
I'm going to, maybe at halftime in a minute, I'll ask one of them young ladies how you pronounce number 33's name. Because I'm not
comfortable.
I'm definitely not comfortable. But I'm not sure how to say that. I don't know.
We'll give a shout out to one of our teachers here in town.
Oh, yeah?
Miss Lacey Ramos.
Lacey Ramos?
So they're going to be on their way to Oklahoma. Or no. On their way to Lubbock.
That's a big difference. That's
Yeah,
a big difference.
I don't know why I was thinking that, but they always go to Oklahoma. So they're going to Lubbock.
2:10 to go here in quarter number one, and we've got into the first quarter. Again here after the timeout.
Nice move
Williams
there, Williams.
throws
Oh,
up
come
a
on
floater,
now.
won't go. Rebounded by 33. That's Kahe. I don't know if that's right.
That sounds right.
I'm going to call it right. Tripp with the
Oh,
rebound,
wow.
then had it taken
That
away.
guy doesn't even blow the whistle, does he, over there? That was...
Now, what was that whistle?
Alina Rodriguez with the steal. That's her second steal. A lot of contact on both ends. So got a sub here, and we've already thrown the ball in.
I just don't get it sometimes, boss.
And here we go. Marty Rodriguez listening out there somewhere. Shout out to Marty. 2:19. So with that three, that made it 2:19.
And McBee shoots a deep three from the top of the...
Kenna
Makes it in there.
knocks it down. And so she gets three, and the Lady Cardinals now lead 13-8. Thank you, Marty.
Corrected it.
Yeah, he gave me the number. It's 2:19 is where she's at right now. So that puts her.
Oh, okay.
The next person in front of her is at 2:25, and then after that 2:28, 2:38. So anyway, kind of gives you an idea of
Wherever
of
Marty's
where
at,
she's
he needs to stay out of the gym. That way she can make another three.
That
saying?
may be for sure.
You can sit in the parking lot and she can make all the threes she needs to tonight.
Yeah.
And there she goes for another deep three. That's going to be money. Oh, rattles in and out.
Maureen going up, getting a rebound.
Probably would have got it, but somebody jinxed her. I'm not going to say
No.
Have a jump ball down low.
She fell with it first and he became a jump ball.
So it's going to be Thule ball. Thule to throw it in right here. This Thule team entered this game with a 3-11 record. As I mentioned, they've played some tough teams like Gallup.
Wow.
I mean, they're playing
Right.
the
Competitive teams,
the
right?
biggies. But they've also played some comparative teams to what the Lady Cardinals have played. And, teams that Eunice have beat this Thule team. Talking to the coach before the game, he said they're really young. A lot of sophomores on this team. So here comes Rodriguez crossing
Little
over,
step back.
steps back, throws up a shot, and she sinks that one in. Alina Rodriguez with a good deep two. And she also got that rebound on the other end. So 35 seconds to go here in quarter number one. 15-8 is your score. Dribbling it down to the high post, kicking it back out. It's 21, that's Ostick. She's going to flip it to Tripp. Tripp with a little runner. I thought she walked twice. Alina Rodriguez
I don't
gets
think
the
the ball never
rebound.
touched the floor there.
20 seconds to go here in this quarter. Maureen out on the left wing.
Skip
Drops
that.
it down
Nice
to Thompson.
pass.
Thompson catches it wide open. Couldn't sink it. Ostick with the rebound. That's her 4th rebound of the quarter. She gives a little one-hand pass down to Kobe. Kobe spins around, and Thompson going to tie him up. And the arrow is going to point that direction, so it'll be Thule ball. Multiple subs coming in here, looking out there, trying to see. You got Gaetan, Garcia, and Howler that'll all come in. McBee, Thompson, trying to see who else stepped off. I missed the other one. So here comes Eunice. Rodriguez going to pick it up. She's going to flip it up from half court. It goes off the glass, no good. And at the end of one, your score, Eunice 15, Tularosa 8. You're listening to Nomark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors during this timeout. Parker Energy Services, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, BTH Services and Rental, Redbird Garage, NMR Pipeline, LLC, Eunice Pump and Supply, Redbird Gas, Eunice Health Clinic, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, and Debbie's Country Kitchen. Our proud sponsors for today's matchup between your Lady Cardinals and the Tularosa Lady Wildcats.
A shout out to Miss Christina Cole and Miss Riley. Miss Riley rolled that ankle in the JV game earlier pretty bad. They said they've got it on ice and trying to see if they can get her all healed up for sure. So we're thinking about you. We wish you the best. Hope you get well quick.
And she was having a good quarter. She did that in the first quarter too, man.
Yep.
Shout out to a former Cardinal player that I happen to work with now, Ida Carrillo. Used to be Orozco. You guys all know her.
Shout out to Cynthia Mota listening. We appreciate you for sure. Here we go to begin the second. Your score 15-8. The Lady Cardinals inbound it. Rodriguez going to dribble up near the top of the key. Heads over to the right side, trying to run the weave. They're denying the weave. Garcia comes off the picks, heads to the left side. Ostick out there all over.
Got a little foul action going on.
Yep.
Actually, this is the first time I see this team jump in front of that weave, huh?
Yeah, you know, and that's the way to defend that. But when they do that, you got to attack the basket, because if they're going to play you on that
spin
top
right back
side,
around,
you
right?
just come right back and go to the basket because there's nobody between you and the
turn
basket.
it over.
But
That was a turnover, right, by the Eunice Cardinals?
Yep.
But yeah, if you really want to mess up somebody's weave, you just jump out there and don't let them weave.
Imagine that. Is that how that
That's
works?
right. You just
Get
jump
all
out
up
on
in
that
that weave.
side of them. Ostick with the
double.
ball, flips it over to the left side. Coming through is number 33. That's Kahe. She dribbles through, heads to the paint, and throws up a shot. Does Ostick, partially blocked, and they're going to call the foul there.
Look like all ball.
They literally call ball now, too. Put on Howler, right? Yep, they sure did.
Let's see what the ball says.
Marty said he's not feeling well. That's why he's
man.
not here today. So, and there's just been so much junk going around right now.
Every
Lots of
every
stuff.
other day you get some.
Yes. Ostick heads to the line. Her first free throw sinks it right through. And so she's now got 2, 6.
All the points for them, don't she?
I believe that's 7.
Oh, wow.
7 out of 9.
Yes, she's got 7 points and will have an opportunity for another one here. She makes the next one, so she's now got 8 points. Also 4 rebounds.
Get into a
nice
full
pass
court
there.
press.
Got to catch that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Wow.
trying to pull it back. They're going to tie it up. And,
Wow.
I don't know. If
That's
that
all I'm
was
going to say about
tied
that,
up.
Jimmy.
Yeah. So,
I don't know if it was tied up or not.
so that's going to go back to
It was there, but
it's going to go back
So
to
that's a
Thule
turnover, right?
on the turnover.
yes.
Yep. Yeah, the
Wow.
Thule coach
Yes,
is over there
I'm just
questioning
like-
the official like, hey, So anyway, here we go, 7-11. It's time for a big gulp. And here comes Ostick. She thought about the 3. Going to the floor is a Lady Cat. And then they're going to call the jump ball. A lot of jump balls.
It's going to be a long night, boys.
A lot of jump balls. 7:03 to go here in the first half. Eunice leads 15-10. Coming in
Tularosa back in that full court press.
is Rodriguez, or maybe it was McBee. And
It was
stepping
McBee
off
coming in for
was
Maureen.
Maureen. Yep. Howler with it, throws it over here to Gaetan. Gaetan cross court to Garcia. Drops it down to
Good
Howler.
job.
Nice
Good
pass
job.
there by Howler to Rodriguez. And as Rodriguez went up, she got fouled, and she'll go to the line.
But Rodriguez developed that play from the very beginning. She kept running towards the basket. She never stopped. That's knowing the game of basketball, Mr. Jones.
For sure.
Big difference.
6:50 to go here in the second, and Alina Rodriguez makes the first.
So is
I believe
that
that's
17 or
8
16?
points for her now. The board shows 16. I don't have a clue. That next one goes in as well, so that's 9 points now for Alina Rodriguez.
She goes out.
Who went
Who
out?
went out?
Alina.
Oh, did she? No. Okay, so Alina Rodriguez comes off. The Cardinals lead by 7, 6:45. And coming down the court is Blazer. That's a good basketball name right there. And McBee running the other way after the turnover. And then it goes turnover back the other way. So here comes Thule, pushing it up the floor. That was Chavez. She flips it up top to Kahe. Kahe going to dribble through. Kicks it over to 2-3. That's MJ or Blazer. Blazer to the high post to 44.
Jump
That's
ball.
Evans. And then a little wrestling match there. It was tied up as Haller gets her hands on the ball, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Go back to Tularosa.
A lot of jump balls. A lot of jump balls here in this ball game. It's going to be Thule ball.
And it's a low-scoring game right
The
now.
official's going to wear that pocket out, moving that rock back and forth.
So Thule
Whatever
to throw it
they-
in. They
they
get
rock
it to
or
Tripp.
whatever.
Tripp brings it across the timeline, crosses over, heads to the left side. Williams did a really good job. They like to run that set play when they throw it in over there. The inbounder will come
Yeah,
all the
right
way
in
down
there.
the baseline. She's going to run to the corner. The young lady spins, dribbles to this side, kicks it to that corner. They got a wide open three off of it earlier. This time Williams saw it coming and jumped into the passing lane. So Thule inbounds it right down there in the corner. Blazer with it. She drops it down low, and then they kick it out onto the right side. A shot is up. It's no good, but rebounded by Chavez, the shooter. She gets it down low. They get it to Evans. Evans' little shot is up. It's no good.
Finally,
Rebounded
Williams bring it
by
in, huh?
Williams. Williams with the rebound, and here come the Lady Cardinals. 5:50 to go in the first half. 17-10 is your score. Hand off to McBee as she's running the weave. Going to get it to Garcia. Garcia going to run off the pick of Gaetan, throws it down low to Williams. Williams' shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by 3-3 Kahe. That's her third rebound of the game. Here comes Tripp pushing it the other
Looks
way.
like Tripp walks every time she throws that ball.
Chavez throws it all the way down into the corner, then back up to Blazer.
Blazer thought about shooting it there.
33 drops it into Evans. She's going to turn and go up, and they're going to call a foul. I don't
On
know
Haller?
if they're maybe on Haller.
Yep, 3-0.
So they call the foul down low on Haller. That is her second, and going to the line is Evans. Sunshine Evans. That's a good name right there. She steps up there. First one goes off the back of the rim. You know, there's some of these names sometimes that I said here as both teams have multiple subs, and I read them, and I'm like, man, that is a neat name. I should name some of my kids that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, I always read some Blazer. That's kind of cool, too. So that next shot is up, and it is good.
But no, we decided to name our kids named Chloe, right?
Yeah, you know, some of us, I don't know what we were thinking. We got a couple. You got a Chloe, I got a Chloe. That was 44 Evans that made she missed the first, made the second. Score is 17-11. We've got a timeout on the floor. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Big Enemy Pizza, Eunice Record, and Badger Hydrovac. Our proud sponsor of today's basketball game as the Lady Cardinals are winning here 17-11 in the second quarter.
Just noticed a semifinal updated score from the Santa Rosa Lion Classic basketball tournament up there. Tularosa falls to Fort Sumner.
Wow.
72-69. That was on the
72-69?
Yep,
must have been a tough
72-69.
game.
So Fort Sumner moves into the championship up there at that
So
tournament.
That
Eunice
means
might
Fort
have a
Sumner's
chance to
tough, dude.
Eunice may have a chance to get back. No, they won't, right?
No.
You don't get back. Once you lose, you go
No, but
left.
I mean, they're in the.
And once you
that's
lose, you
true.
go left.
Left, that's right.
So you go into the consolation bracket. Now, if you lose in the second round, then you drop down into that
You're right.
possible third-place game, that sort of thing. But if you lose in the first round, you go left. So Alina Rodriguez running the other way, throws that one high up off the glass and in, and she's now got 11 points here. 19-11 is the score. Alina Rodriguez has matched the Wildcats. They throw it into Evans at the high post. She spins around, has it taken away, and here comes Thompson pushing it back. She gives it to Maureen. Maureen steps into a shot, has it knocked as she goes up.
Like a foul.
And
Maybe not.
My thing like that, why rush it? You got numbers coming down, dump it off to the person who's running by you for a layup, right?
yeah, so they call a
14.
foul here. The Thule coach he's like,
It's
rubbing
all
his
ball.
forehead.
It's all ball, like Charlie just said. It's all ball.
I think you look right at you, Jimmy.
I think he did look right at me.
This is like, what?
The Tularosa coach turned and looked at me with this crazy look on his face like, what in the world was that? That's funny. That's funny right there.
I mean,
Maureen misses
you got to
the
accept
first.
it, man. It was just downright funny.
He's like, how is that a foul? And that next one is up and good. So Maureen capitalizes as she makes one of two. It's 20-11.
phantom foul.
4:40 to go in the first half. That was funny. Flipping it out into the corner. Chavez with it over there. Going to attack off the baseline. Gets the double team. Oh, and then stolen away by Williams. And here come the Lady
Williams needs a
Cardinals.
basket here. Oh, wisely pulls it back.
Williams thought about it. They get it to McBee.
It's wide open right here in the sweet spot. Give it to her.
Rodriguez looked a little frustrated, like, hey,
I look frustrated. I'm sitting in the stands.
I'm right here when nobody on me. They give it to
beautiful.
Maureen on the cut, and she
Loses
loses
the
the
ball.
handle. And here comes Thule. Evans on the run out. She's going to go up, puts one off the glass, won't go. She gets her own rebound. Her second
she
shot,
walked.
well, she kicks it out. And now all of that to say that Williams with the rebound.
Yep.
Here
Like I
comes
said,
Rodriguez.
a whole lot of work for nothing.
3:50 to go here in the first half. McBee cross court to Maureen. Over to Thompson. Thompson steps into a three. It won't go. Rebounded by 1-4. That's Kia Zisk. I think that's right. Kia. Kiahzysk. Kia Zisk. So the Wildcats with the ball.
blocked
Evans
by
has
him.
her shot blocked by Rodriguez. Battle for the rebound, and there's some pushing and shoving going on down there, and it's a jump ball. So the jump ball.
Tularosa ball?
Trying to see, I think so. Multiple subs coming in for Thule. One thing about Thule, they're subbing 3+ at a time.
No, it's going to be Eunice ball now.
And now it's switched over, so it'll be Lady Cardinal ball. Williams to throw it in. Gets it to McBee. McBee down the court to Rodriguez. Rodriguez heads over to the left side, kicks it to Williams. Williams
nice
going to
spin
spin
move.
through the middle, runs down the
Oh,
paint,
man.
throws up a shot. It won't go, and it's rebounded by 24. That's Kobe.
That was a nice looking play to come up with
Oh,
no.
double
And
dribble.
Yes. That was Allstick. She lost it. She was trying to grab it, put it on her hip, and throw it, and kind of got it hung up there.
Williams has gone to the basket a couple of times tonight. She just cannot make those. They look nice and pretty, go all the way around the back of the rim and just roll out.
Definitely some really nice moves there.
She got some
Haven't
handles.
quite been able to finish. McBee with it over to Thompson. Oh,
That's a travel, right?
Thompson heads over to the left side,
Look at
gives
that.
it to Williams. Williams throws it down
Oh,
low,
beautiful
and then a
ball
nice
movement.
little pass there. End up
Dude.
losing it, but then we get it back.
Dude.
We kick it up. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Blazer. That's MJ. And they kick it over to 21. That's Ostick. Ostick throws it down court. 33 with it over to Evans. Evans back out to 3-3. Kahe, her shot is up. It goes off the forehead of Maureen. She fixes her pony while the ball's battling around down there.
That hurt.
Maureen took one off the noggin. And then we have a call down low.
Sometimes if you make
12
the
wide.
extra pass on the offensive side, you can find the open shooter.
For sure.
I mean,
For sure. They call that foul on McBee. That'll be her second here. A little over midway through the second quarter.
they call this foul on Maureen, number 2. Oh, no, it's McBee. I'm sorry, yes. Oh,
and there's
deep
a
3
long three that's up
By 33.
by Kehi. And that is her first bucket of the game. 2:22 to go. McBee with a beautiful save there. And then a cross-court pass to Maureen, trying to get it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to step into a three and sinks it. Alina Rodriguez with number 220. 220 now for Alina Rodriguez. And 2 minutes to go here as she's got 2 threes here in this ballgame. You're witnessing history. There's a shot that's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Ostick. She's going to float down the middle. Throws up another shot. No good. The second rebound she couldn't quite come up with. And here comes Eunice.
I thought Rodriguez had 3 3-pointers tonight.
No, that's the second one.
Yeah, I got her at 2.
Okay.
She does have a long 2 a while ago.
Oh, okay.
There's an off-the-glass shot from McBee. A nice little runner off the glass and in. Now McBee now with 5 points. Rodriguez with 14. And coming back the other way is Evans, and she's going to go up strong, and it looks like Rodriguez is going to foul her.
Let's see, they get Rodriguez or to Williams. Let's see. No, they give it to Rodriguez here in the second quarter.
So is that 2?
That's
It
2
is.
on her.
So Alina Rodriguez now with 2. 1:21 to go here in the first half. Eunice leads by 11, 25-14. And I believe that is Evans at the line. Her first free throw won't go. Sunshine and rain as she misses the first.
Did you say rain?
Well, you know, sunshine and rain. There we go. All right, she steps back in there. She misses the
That's
second.
way before my time.
But a little rebound, I don't know about all of that.
It's just one way, right? Not 2 ways.
It was no good, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about all that way before your time. That was that song.
Was that on records or records or on 8-tracks?
That's an 8-track tape, brother.
Sunshine and rain. All right, so here come the Lady Cardinals. Thompson with it. Over to Maureen. Back to Gaetan. Gaetan to Thompson. Over to Maureen. She thought about the 3. Kicks it over to Williams. Williams to Garcia.
And pass the ball around the last minute of the quarter here.
Garcia dribbles back and forth over on the left side. Gives it to Maureen. Maureen's thinking about crossing over and attacking. And now she's going to kick it out to Thompson. 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Williams with it. Crossover behind the back. Crosses over again. Flips it down to Garcia.
Yeah,
Garcia couldn't hang on to it. And they're going to call.
Jump ball.
He's going to call a foul, I believe. He did. He called Garcia. And so that'll be turnover number 8.
Yep.
And I believe you're right. They'll go to the other end and shoot. Now we just got to figure out who got fouled. 39 seconds to go here in the first half. The Lady Cardinals lead by 11. It's 25-14. And headed to the other end is Kobe, number 24. We're calling her Kobe because I don't have her on my little list.
I'd rather
here.
have Sunshine shooting, honestly.
I don't know, man. Kobe hadn't had a chance. Let's see what Kobe can do.
She played a lot in the JV game.
Oh, no shot for Kobe. So she misses the first.
We good. Now she shot pretty good free throws in the first game. And I remember because she's left-handed.
Shot all of her good ones during the JV.
She shot him. She's out of ammo.
I guess so.
Out of ammo.
So she's Winchester.
She misses that one.
Rebound by Gaetan.
Gaetan with the rebound, and here we come back the other way.
Keep the ball, Williams. Make the last shot here.
Williams with 30 seconds to go. Kicks it over to Maureen. I'd play the old 2-for-1. Get us 2 shots out of this one, but they're gonna run it a little bit. Williams with the pick for Thompson. Thompson trying to get back, and then she's gonna get fouled. And the bad thing about it for the Lady Wildcats is that is Ostick, who's got 2 now.
2? I thought it was 3.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking when I started that statement. Then it popped up on the screen. But she's definitely their player. I mean, she's got the majority of their stats here. Maureen going to attack off the dribble, kicks it over to Williams. Williams crosses over, floats through the middle over to Thompson. Over to Maureen. Maureen runs through, throws up a spinning off the glass shot. Beautiful shot there by Maureen, and the buzzer sounds. And at the end of your first half, your score, Eunice 27, Tularosa 14. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. We're going to step away here for just a moment. We'll be back.
Redbird LP Gas Company in Eunice reminds drivers that summertime is coming to a close and the back-to-school season is upon us. So let's drive carefully where children are present because they may not be watching out for you. That's from Redbird LP Gas Company of Eunice, a name you can trust and depend on. Redbird LP Gas Company and the Parker family ask you to watch out for our children this back-to-school season. That's Redbird LP Gas Company. Call Bart at 575-394-2946. Again, call 575-394-2946.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice.
Eunice Public Schools remind all parents you're the most important person in your child's life. Please advise and encourage them to make responsible choices while supporting their efforts in education. Help teach them ways to combat the tough challenges they face constantly. Eunice Public Schools believe students come first, relationships matter, and academic excellence transforms lives. The students demonstrate integrity, tenacity, and grit while developing kindness and compassion. Eunice Public Schools and Superintendent Bruce Hatch, their educators helping students build a solid, lifetime lasting foundation. Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals! The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 9 years and is family-owned and operated. Located at 2403 Avenue O in Eunice, they are your trusted vacuum truck provider. For vacuum truck services, call 394-1046. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Do you go back and forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria. Do you go back and forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Knowmark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice,
the big city.
That's right, on a windy day. Crazy story. I was sitting in court this morning, and I got a little deal on my phone that told me that my front door was open, and there shouldn't be anybody home. So quick as I could get done, I ran by the house, and I've got those big double doors in the front. Mm-hmm. The wind had broke the door that, one of the doors swings and the other one it'll swing, but it's got these metal rods that go up. Right. And it had broke the door. The wind had broke the door. The wood was cracked. So I had to take crazy. Like wood screws and screw one side of my door into the frame to make it not turned so that I could close and lock my door. But anyway, crazy wind today. The wind has been insane around here. A number of wrecks. People be careful out there.
Yeah, some serious wrecks today, too.
So here we go. Eunice with the lead, 27-14. We're starting the third quarter. Tularosa with the ball. That's Ostick, who flips it cross court to Vorbach. Her shot is up.
Rebound by Rodriguez.
No good, and rebounded by Rodriguez, who had 14 points in that first half. Williams with it. Heads over to the right side. Comes off the pick from Rodriguez. Try a little screen and roll. Rodriguez floats through the middle and throws that one up and over the backboard as she got a little bump there as she let it go.
A little bump that pushed her all the way into the wall pretty much.
No blood, no foul.
Maybe she's laughing over here. She's talking about it.
She's like, man, almost 7-11. I'm going to wait till 7-11 so I can get me a big gulp.
Yeah.
And Tularosa with it. Ostick trying to get
nice
around
move there.
Thompson, a little slow and go.
Finish that.
And then stolen away by Kenna McBee. And here comes Rodriguez and the Cardinals. I'd like to see her pull and stop about right there.
there.
Just
Yeah,
let
that
it
was
go.
it right there.
Some of that
Give it right back to her right there.
Aaliyah Chavez type stuff, you know. Thompson goes to the floor.
Kinda
Rodriguez goes through, flips it over to Williams.
She's just still standing
Got
over
the
here.
little weave going. Williams says, I'll step back and try it, and
there
she
it
does.
is.
And Peyton Williams knocks down her second three of the game. That's 8 points for Williams. 6:35 to go here in the third. Eunice more than doubled up on Thule now. They're up 30
Nice
to 14.
steal there by Rodriguez.
Stolen away by Rodriguez.
Outlet to
And
McBee.
here come
McBee to
Cardinals.
Thompson. Left-hand side throws up an awkward ball, but misses.
Thompson throws that one up off the glass. It wouldn't go. And then quickly back the other way. And then almost a turnover.
Yeah, good no call there as Alina kind of got her with the body. So it's going to be Tularosa ball.
It was all ball, I think.
So throwing it in will be Emma Ostick. As she's ready to throw. Slaps the ball, throws it into Kobe in the corner. Kobe up top to number 4, Haley. Haley drops it in, and then they're going to go right down to the block to Kobe. Kobe back up top to 2-3. That's Blazer. Blazer going to back it out and reset them. As she backs them out, Rodriguez out there closely guarding her. They're going to give it to Ostick. A lot of movement coming around the top here as Tripp ends up with it, and she's going to reset them. Calls number 4, she says. Kobe with the screen. Ostick going to step into a 3. It's going to be short, no good. McBee with that rebound, and here come the Lady Cardinals. Williams going to run, throw up a shot. It's no good. Ostick with the board.
Got to finish those layups.
Here comes Tripp. Quickly drops a beautiful pass down low to Kobe, who lays it in off the glass. Nice pass there from Tripp. Tripp with the assist. That's her second assist here in this ball game. Rodriguez with a nice
beautiful pass there
to Maureen, as Maureen off the assist from Rodriguez.
We got them doubled up.
5:11 to go here in the third. 32-16 is your score. Ostick brings it across the timeline, drops it into the high post to Kobe. Kobe turns, going to shoot one high off the glass.
Wow.
And Kobe drops it in. She's now got 4. They throw it to Thompson. Thompson going to push it toward the timeline over to McBee. McBee throws a rocket down low. Oh,
too much mustard on
Rodriguez
that,
had
huh?
a little spin on it. It wouldn't go. Rebounded by Vorbach. Here comes Thule, and almost thrown away as Ostick bounced it off her shins. They do give it to her now, though. Her shot is up. It's no good. Williams takes one upside
the head, yeah.
noggin.
Almost goes
on that
down off that blow,
rebound.
huh?
Yeah. Looked like an
no
old
foul
Tyson
call.
fight as she took that one, and legs got a little wobbly. Handing off to McBee. McBee going to hand off to
Shoot
Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to step back. 3 is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Ostick.
Somebody took a picture when she shot that flash, came out. We get a timeout here by Tularosa.
So we got a timeout on the floor. 4:07 to go in the third. The Cardinals lead the Wildcats 32-19. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to these sponsors: Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BT8 Services and Rental, and Parker Energy Services, your proud sponsors for tonight's matchup.
Right now, Alina Rodriguez leads all scorers, 14 points. She's also got 6 rebounds and several assists here. Peyton Williams with 8 points. Kenna McBee with 5. And then over on the, and Alondra Marine also with 5. Over on the other side, Olstick has got 8. And she leads their team for sure. So here we go. That's 20. Hernandez flips it over to Chavez. Chavez 3 is up. It's no good. Hernandez is going to grab the rebound, had it knocked away, and they get it back to Chavez near the top of the key. And she shoots twice.
3 times.
Another time. Multiple rebounds. That's about 5-6 rebounds in a row for Tularosa as they're out hustling us for sure.
I ain't nothing to say about that, man. What do you say about that?
That's 3.
Being out rebound.
And Santa Rosa posted a picture of their new scoreboard at their football field as that shot is going to go in. Trying to see what number that is. Can you tell? Is that 20?
I can't tell,
20
Jimmy.
something, I think, or maybe just 2.
25 or 2-0?
2 something.
We'll see in a minute.
I think it's 2-0, but I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. You're
2-0.
2-0.
And she makes the second, and that is 2-0. Williams going to try to run through the pressure. What I was going to talk about is the scoreboard. They've got a picture of the new scoreboard that Santa Rosa got for their football field, and it is a big video board. Similar to what I recommended that we get at the new basketball arena.
Right.
Man, they make some really neat ones now, and I looked at the cost when we were designing the gym. The cost for them, in some cases, was less than these old traditional scoreboards like we have here, but I'm assuming that I must have lost that vote. We never voted. We discussed it multiple times.
As a committee.
Yes, our design committee. And then next thing you know, I was at a school board meeting, and they were voting to approve the board that had been chosen, and it wasn't anything about like the ones that we chose.
You can put your sponsors on there.
Man, you can do a lot of stuff with them. A lot of these schools do. It's like New Mexico Junior College has some really cool ones. So anyway,
another turnover by Eunice. Misses a layup there.
Williams going to grab that rebound. And here we go. Marine on the run out. Tries to fire a pass through the middle. It goes almost off the head of the official. Back over into the dressing room area. And it'll be Eunice ball down under their basket on the baseline. Substitutions coming in. Gaetan comes in. Williams goes out. Eunice trying to inbound the ball. They flip it cross court to Gaetan. Her shot is up. It's no good. The rebound was taken away. Gaetan ends up back with it. She tried to lay down and hand it off, and Haller ends up with it. Back up to Thompson. Maureen going to step into a 3, and she buries it. Alondra Maureen for 3. That is 8 points for Maureen. So back the other way is Olstick and the Wildcats. 14 with it. That's Zisk. Almost had it taken away. She gets it back to Olstick, who's going to attack the basket. Throws up a high floater. It won't go, but they'll call the foul on, I believe, Thompson.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Yes.
That's her second.
Somebody, I think it was Rosendo, brought me a blow pop, so I've been sucking on this blow pop, and while I was watching the game there, I had the blow pop out my mouth, and I stuck it on my little fuzzy, my little microphone, that little fuzzy piece that covers a microphone.
Stuck on this fuzzy.
It looks like a little afro, that little puffy part there.
Yeah.
I stuck my blow pop on my little afro microphone ball there.
That's the most exciting part of this game, right?
I couldn't get it off. I was pulling on my dang blow pop, trying to get it to let go of my microphone. But anyway, so she's going to miss.
That was rebound by Howler there, boss.
35-21, Howler with the rebound, and here we come back the other way.
We got a turnover by Rodriguez right there.
The Lady Cards with another turnover. And here comes the Wildcats. Howler almost with the steal, and
she grabbed her
she
elbow.
grabbed at that shoulder. She's had problems with that shoulder since probably middle school, and you can tell that hurt her.
Yeah. She's right away. She went to grab it.
Yep.
She's grimacing too
right
now.
Still moving it around. She's had troubles with that shoulder for quite a while. We've got a timeout on the floor. 2:02 to go here in the third quarter. Your score, Eunice 31, Thule 21. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
The score is 35-21 in favor of the Eunice Cardinals. Shout out to our sponsors, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, and Cardinal Hardware, our proud sponsor of today's basketball game. Take it away, Johnny.
One of them Johnnies anyway. Yeah, definitely a strange day here in southeastern New Mexico, West Texas. A lot of wind. I was just looking at some of these, some of these accidents and stuff that took place, man.
It was a big one in Pecos. It was horrible.
Yeah, horrible accidents. Several over by Midland.
Yep.
One right out here at 176 and
Yep.
62
Yep.
180.
I went by that one a couple times today.
So Chavez with it for Thule. She drops it right down low into the paint. The shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gaitan.
Out of
I
bounds.
guess they're going to say she stepped on the line
Odd.
as she was trying to save it. And Haller still kind of grimacing with that right shoulder.
She's not lifting that hand that much high.
Yeah.
Even though she still got it and got a
Oh,
rebound.
and she grimaced again
Yep.
after there. I'm worried about Haller and that shoulder. And so Rodriguez now with it, going to hand off to Thompson. Thompson going to dribble it all the way over to Maureen. She'd have kicked it to her. She had an open look. Maureen shot. Oh,
He comes in and bull charges him, and no call was made there.
Thule pushing it down the floor. Floats it down low. A nice pass there into 14 Zisk, who gets 2. And we got a 12-point game. Thule in the full court pressure. Haller over to Gaitan. Gaitan steps back, flips it over to Maureen. Maureen to Thompson. Thompson going to slow it up, reset, gets it out to Maureen, who's going to run down through the middle of the free throw line, throws up a shot and it won't go. Rebounded by Ostick. That's her 8th rebound of the ball game. She's also got 8 points, so 8 and 8 for her. Chavez throws it down low. They kick it out to 21. That's Ostick again. Ostick drops it in to number 10,
Well, Rodriguez
Mendez.
comes in out of the blast and tries to get a steal.
And it's finally going to be pulled away.
They call it jump ball out of that mess.
Before they even got a hold of it.
Coming in is Williams and Garcia. Going off will be Thompson and Maureen for the Lady Cardinals.
This guy over here is taking pictures. Every time he takes a picture, that big old flash comes out. So if somebody's going to shoot the ball, be careful out there with him.
It's the newspaper guy in the corner.
Is that who he is?
Yeah.
Watch, pay attention. If somebody shoots the ball, he'll take a big old picture. Blinds everybody.
You know, speaking of pictures here, I miss having Christina Cole here. She's not
Yes,
here tonight.
I do too.
You know, she takes such amazing pictures, and the community should be extremely thankful, and I know that they are, but they need to get her taken care of. You know, it's my understanding that we as a community pay some of these folks from out of town to come in here and take pictures and do things. And
Wow.
we've got Christina Cole here that does that for us for free, and I know just me, myself, I'm thankful for that.
Yep,
All of my
100%.
kids, I have pictures that will forever be in my, in my files. And there's Williams coming back the other way.
Long three.
But that will forever be in my files, taken by Christina Cole, and I know that means a lot to these parents. So I need to make sure that everybody tell her thank you and that we're appreciative and that our school continues to have her here because we appreciate it. It means a lot to us. And so anyway, it's, you know, we've had some people throughout the years, we've had some good ones that came in here and took some pictures.
Yep.
We've also had some that come in, take some pictures, and then charge you for them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I know when we go to a lot of these other schools, they have people like Christina that walk around and take pictures, and then they send you a link to their website, and it's
Just go
$3
get
a
'em.
picture or $5 a picture. You got to buy them. And Christina takes all those pictures, does
posts
all
them.
that work. The Coles, I say Christina, both of them.
Yeah.
The Coles take all those pictures, and then they post them for all the parents, families to get. And we've got to make sure that we keep that going and appreciate that and respect that. And so I just want to tell them thank you because I know they're listening. So thank
I'd
you,
like to
guys.
see you out here on the floor taking pictures right now.
Every game. So, you know, just, you know, I think about Hobbs when when I was up there a lot, and then now that I go back from time to time, I know Hobbs has Brett Clay, which is one of their star players who signed to go to Air Force, and I know Brett's uncle, who is Charlie Bettis. His name's Little Charlie Bettis.
Dale Bettis.
No, I'm talking Little Charlie.
Little Charlie.
Oh, okay.
And Little Charlie
uncle,
runs around over there with his camera, taking pictures of the Hobbs Eagle teams and whatnot, and posting those and giving those kids some really good pictures. And we need to make sure that we take care of those people in this community that do that for us.
Well,
and right now, that's been Christina Cole.
People that's trying to do the right thing for the right reason. We got to take care of people like that.
I agree. 7:54 to go here in this ball game. 38-26 is your score. Thule not laying down. They're only down 12 here.
Yep. It's been a pretty tight game all the way, really.
I concur. So Peyton Williams now with 11 points, and the Lady Cards with the ball. Williams with it out here near half court on the left side. Flips it over to Thompson. Now going to run off the pick. She steps into the corner, and she had an open look. She crossed over, stepped back, thought about it a few times. Over to Howler, now McBee. McBee up to Williams. Williams to Howler. Howler to Thompson. Thompson puts it on the floor, couple dribbles. One-hand pass, cross-court to Williams. Williams thought about the three twice.
I thought she was going to shoot it the second time.
I did too. And now to Thompson. Thompson puts it on her hip for a second, dribbles over, gets it to McBee. It's almost time for a big gulp here as the clock strikes 7:11. It's time for a big gulp. Williams heads to the left side, gives it to Maureen. Maureen with the weave, drops it back door, trying to get it to McBee on the back door.
Oh, it's going to be red ball. Oh, he's a white ball. He pointed this way, yes.
Yeah, he pointed the wrong direction, but he was giving it to White. So McBee with the ball, looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson runs through, goes up strong. It was a late whistle, but it came, and it was the right whistle.
It was like a 15-minute delay whistle.
Fouled, yeah. It was the right call.
Yes, it was the right call.
Just a 2 or 3 or 4 second delay, but it was the right call.
Between your breath whistle,
I think it's got that 5-second delay in case he cusses while he whistles on the radio.
Might have been breathing in all that dust all day and don't have the lung capacity.
Telling you.
Thompson misses the first, and so back to the line she'll go. Eunice with a 12-point lead, 7:02 on the clock. Her next shot is up, and it rattles around, won't go.
Rebound
Battle
by
for the
Howler.
rebound, comes into the hands of Howler. Howler in there battling, she's battling again. Tripp says, no, I'll take it.
Turns it over.
And then turns it over. And here comes.
Oh, wow.
And then we turn it over. And then there's going to be a foul down there. Man, lots of action going on down there.
On somebody. Ooh, that's 4 on her.
I believe she's
Is that a
coming out of
long
the game.
buzzer? Is that 5 or 4?
Not 5, it's only 4.
So it says 4 on the clock, but we had a long horn, which usually means a 5. But I'm assuming it's 4. Now Frazier's walking over there to the table to ask.
I think her finger just got hung up on the buzzer. So Tularosa to throw it in. They do. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Alina Rodriguez. Here comes Alina. That's rebound number 7 for her. She heads over to the right side. I want her to let it fly. They give it to Williams. Williams back to Rodriguez.
That's her range right there, yeah.
I'm telling you, I want to see it. Up, and she throws it up top. It gets thrown away. And here comes Tripp. She gets it back to Ostick. Ostick going to run down the middle, tries to throw up a shot. It's going to be deflected, blocked, and going to go out of bounds. Was Howler the one that got it?
Yes, sir. Howler did it. She stayed in her spot and just raised her hand.
Howler with a nice block there. They get it up top to Chavez. Chavez to Tripp. Tripp heads over to the right side, flips it up to Ostick at the top of the key, who hesitated. Then she threw up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Howler. Howler's on fire here today with some rebounds. 38-26. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Williams spins move, crosses over,
breaking ankles.
Heads down the paint, gives a nice pass to Maureen, who kicks it out to Rodriguez. Her
Short,
three got
partially
tipped,
blocked.
and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by Eunice. It'll be Thule ball.
That was a nice shot, but it's partially blocked and came out of her hands, man, unfortunately.
Little tip on it.
Who's she coming in for? Howler?
Coming in is Thompson, going out is Howler. Once again, it is just a 12-point game. Thule's been able to hang around here.
5:49 left on the fourth quarter.
So after a little pause there, some late subs, and here we go. Emma Ostick with the ball. Young lady's had a heck of a ball game. She's got 8 points to go with 8 rebounds right now. Heads over to the right side, tries to hand it off. It was snatched away by Rodriguez, and then Rodriguez gets fouled.
They took her down.
That's only 1 on 20. 1 foul.
5:36 to go in the ball game. Eunice with a 12-point lead, and Williams is going to walk it across the timeline, throws it down to Thompson, who was wide open. Gets it to Marine in the corner. Marine with a pump fake.
Well, she'll
Steps
shoot
back.
that.
Now she's going to give it
nice
to Thompson.
move by Thompson.
Thompson with a good pass over to Gaetan. The shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. We're going to have another jump ball. And Frazier is all over one of the referees here. They look like they know each other.
Because just staring at him.
They got the same hairdo.
Dude.
And
You just said that. Right?
5:20 to go in the fourth. 33,
Make sure you get that
38,
angle,
26. I think they both use Vidal Sassoon. If you don't look good, we don't look good. 5:18 to go.
That's our new sponsor,
38,
right?
26. Ostick heads over to the right side for Thule. Throws it down low. A nice pass. A lot of traffic, and I think I saw a double dribble there. Yes, and so did the official.
Good call, official.
Still a 12-point game. It's been a 12-point game. That sign over
the
there
last
says
7
loudest
minutes.
student section. Right
Man,
now they
been
look
real
like
quiet,
the
yeah.
sleepiest student section in New Mexico. They look tired.
got
The
the
wind
prescription,
drained
right?
them today.
Give it to
I
her.
think the wind drained everybody today.
Gaetan out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez steps back, throws up a 3.
3 seconds.
Oh, man.
Well, we're calling everything right now. We got double dribble, 3 seconds.
I'm telling you, yeah, I missed the. Yep.
First time.
Trying to get everything in this last quarter, right?
Yep. 4:50 to go here in this ball game.
We're getting better as we go.
38-26. Ostick brings it across the timeline, closely guarded by Thompson. Now they switch. Rodriguez gets her.
Good matchup out there.
They drop it down low to Evans, back out into the corner to Chavez. Chavez trying to dribble it through the middle, has it knocked away. And so here we come back the other way. And pushing it up the floor to Maureen. Maureen's going to pull for the mid-range, and she sinks it. Alondra Maureen with her 10th points of the game off the Peyton Williams assist. 4:15 to go here in the ball game. Now we got a 14-point game. Ostick drops it down low. A nice little give and go, and a shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Peyton Williams.
Talk about letting them play, right?
A lot of contact for sure. Under 4 minutes in this ball game. Williams
nice
steps
move.
into a 3 and
Nice
sinks it.
move.
Peyton Williams with points number 14 there as she hits the 3.
Is that her second or third 3 of the game?
No, third, yeah.
Third.
No, it's fourth. One,
Fourth?
two, she's
Oh,
got
four.
4 threes, 14 points, 12 points worth of threes and a 2. Rebounded
look
by
up, look up.
Thompson.
She outlets to
Thompson
Williams.
kicks it down to Williams. Williams going to spin, drops it down to Pierce. Pierce going to go
They're
up.
gonna call it for
Oh,
travel.
come on.
What? Are we?
looked like a
I'm telling
foul.
you, double dribble, 3 seconds. Now a travel on Eunice.
Oh, man. They call Eunice for the turnover. That's turnover number 15. I
She didn't have possession of the ball.
might have shuffled her feet, but that was in the context.
Yes.
She got slammed. And so, anyway, is what it is.
Yeah.
So here comes Ostick.
Just enjoy that lollipop.
That's right. I'll just keep on messing with this blow pop here. 15 with it. Trying to see who 15
Hey,
is.
we got
That's
steal there.
Provencio.
Rodriguez came away with it.
Stolen away by
Keep it.
Rodriguez.
Keep it.
So Rodriguez is going to dribble over to there to that right side.
Shoot.
Kicks it out to Williams. 3:05 to go here in the ball game. Peyton Williams going to hand off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to come off the Pierce screen. Definitely some contact there. As now Williams
That
is
would
going
have
to
been
go to the line.
a foul there, right? The
Don't
way they
call
ran
it
over
off.
her.
Yeah.
So Rodriguez going to the line here?
Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. 43-26. You even brought your cushion today.
Yes, I knew it was going to be a long game. With
I didn't bring my cushion. I brought it, but it's just natural cushion. The seats don't have much cushion on it.
Yeah,
I got that Jones cushion.
I got.
You don't believe me? Ask Josh Jones.
no, that's a whole different type of cushion, bro.
Josh Jones, Tyson
That's a whole
Jones.
couch.
They got that Jones cushion.
Stand up.
43-26.
Stand up. Let me take a picture and send that to the world. Is this true?
Did you say couch?
So Rodriguez knocks. That was Rodriguez, right?
Yes, sir.
She knocked them both down?
No, one out of two.
Oh, 1 out of 2.
You got a steal there by number 10.
So 10 is Pierce. She gets the steal. 2:45 to go here in the ball game. Maureen going to attack off the dribble. Throws up a shot. It won't go in the foul.
As the bus driver heads out to go start the bus.
On this nice, cold, windy day. Could you imagine driving that bus all the way over there?
I think one of the kids over there had some keys, and he said, start the bus.
I'll tell you a funny story when I got here. I probably shouldn't tell the story online, but you know me. So I pull into the parking lot, and there's a guy over hunkered down against the shop building over there in the corner, and he's ducked way down. And he's like real low behind the building. There's kind of some cars
and
over
you
there.
got a little suspicious.
And I thought he was hiding from me. You know, I spent 20-some-odd years working in the criminal justice
recognize
field.
you, huh?
And Maureen makes that second. And I was like, I'm like, man, what is this guy doing? And anyway, he's all hunkered down, and I get to looking. And then as I park, I don't see him anymore. It's like he's kind of disappeared. And then I see him going between a couple cars, and I'm like, this dude's out here trying to rob somebody, you know. I may need to call the police. And Alina Rodriguez is going to get the and one, and she'll have an opportunity to an old-fashioned three-point play. But anyway, back to my story about this guy. So I'm trying to figure him out. I'm like, man, where's he going? I've never seen this guy before. I know most people around here, you know, and I'm eyeballing. And then he goes over, and I see him standing by the Tularosa bus. And then the next thing you know, he goes up there and sits down in the driver's seat. And I'm like, that's the bus driver. No wonder I ain't seen him around here before. And he's just getting out stretching his legs, and I'm over here
accusing him of a thief.
Thinking he's a suspicious thief, you know. And Rodriguez makes that one. She gets the three-point play.
I don't know. I was just like standing by my bus.
He had a black hoodie on his head.
Well, he did have like a hood on.
Yeah, he did.
He had a hood.
Like a dark green camouflage.
Yeah, he's in all dark clothes, and he's back there like so.
Yeah, the cholo stance when he's smoking his cigarette.
He was down real low, you know, and Aaliyah Garcia with the rebound. Kicks it over to McBee. McBee back to Garcia, back to McBee, back to Garcia. Garcia feels the pressure coming her way. Going to dribble handoff to Gaetan. Gaetan trying to come through. Flips it way down low. A one-hand save into the hands of Tripp. Here comes Tripp on the run out. She's going to attack, throws up a shot,
nice
won't
defense
go.
By Howder.
Rebounded by number 4. That's Mariah McGuire. She's down there battling. And then she gets tied up by 30, I believe.
Oh, yes, you are right.
And I don't have a 30. That's 33, so that's Kahe. So 1:33 to go in this ball game. It's a 22-point lead for the Lady Cardinals. Kind of on cruise control here. That's why we're talking about smugglers out in the parking lot and whatnot.
Bus drivers.
He was smuggling some bus keys. That's all he was smuggling. And
the guy was having his moment, and Jimmy's having flashbacks about the pistol whipping in the parking lot.
I thought it was a burglar or something. You know.
This guy.
McBee for 3. Her 3 is up. It's no good. Batted around. They throw it down the floor to 33. Kai, her shot is up. It's no good, but she's going to get fouled and go to the line.
It's fouled by McGuire, correct? Number 4?
I believe you're right.
Jimmy, I swear, man. He paranoid like crazy all the time, huh?
Boy, I was about to get down low and go sneaking around the car and tackle him from the other side.
Most people don't like go ducking around cars and stuff.
It was, first of all, in his defense, it's windy out there, so people get down from the wind so they can smoke comfortable.
It makes perfect sense
now, right?
Now
hindsight's 20/20 after you shot him twice in the head, huh?
Now that I know he's the bus driver, it makes perfect sense.
After the double tap, I figured out, he was just the bus driver.
It did not make perfect sense when I saw him.
Officer, I'm sorry. He looked so suspicious to me.
Yeah, it definitely didn't at the.
He had something in his hand.
I'm telling you.
Oh, the bus keys.
As I was coming around the corner, and there was, when I was pulling up to park, the parking lot was pretty full, but there wasn't a lot of people out in the parking lot but me. And as I was coming around the corner, he squatted down with both his feet kind of together, all the way down, like where his hand, one hand
He's
was
out here
on the
like
ground.
Tackleberry, right, trying to hit people.
And I was like,
Police Academy.
This guy's hiding in the parking lot.
Why?
I think he was ducking from the wind is all he was doing and trying to take it easy, and I was messing up his moment.
Jimmy's like, identify yourself.
Show me your hands.
ducking for the wind around here is a good way to get
Stop
the rest
resisting.
I'm like, what in the world
Yeah, I
is he doing?
Why did you hit him 20 times? Because I got tired. I couldn't hit him no more.
He told him I should stop stomping on his head. Like, put your teeth on the curb. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, right away I'm watching and I'm thinking. Anyway, it ended up being the bus driver, so my apologies if I was eyeballing the bus driver out there.
Give him those stink
And that bus
eye.
driver's going, who is this crazy guy?
It's
Like he's
eyeballing
looking
me.
at me.
Yeah. McBee misses the first.
He swelled up like a tick ready to fight somebody.
The second is up, and it is good.
That's the
And
most
so-
excitement Jimmy's had in a while, huh?
49-27.
Trying to fight bus
And
drivers.
there's a turnover.
He was reverting back to his chasing them down the
Yeah.
alley days.
He'd be hanging out at Love's at the truck stop trying to fight people. You driving that bus, buddy?
I'll go out there at Love's. I probably clean some of that problems they've been having out there on that road between here and there. McBee or to Garcia.
Shoot the
Howler
holler.
with it. I thought she was going to take the three. They get it back to Garcia. Garcia throws it over to that maroon team, and they're from Thule. And coming down
Oh,
his
nice
Ostick,
Joe step
she throws
left-handed.
up a cross-handed shot. It's no good. Rebounded
10
by Kenna
seconds left on
McBee.
the clock.
Oh, these girls been at it all night. These two have. She didn't even touch her. She didn't even touch her.
Oh, it was a foul. I'm pretty sure I seen it.
Trip swung and missed. She
That
didn't
was a
swing
fa-
hard.
Yes, but that was a
She
phantom
swung
whistle
and
again.
And
Oh,
so
wait a minute. Who they call that foul
they
on?
called on them, so they're going to get to shoot.
Yeah, we'll get this.
She's even confused. Like, what happened?
Yeah, the coach is
Like,
like,
I
hey,
touched her with my hairy chin here. Oh well.
So Alina Rodriguez, just looking through here, is going to end up with 18 points right now. About 8
The
rebounds.
man, the myth, the legend right there.
There's the man, the myth,
There he is.
Billy Caperton. He is a legend here in the Joe Langston
He's an
Gymnasium.
OG in here, huh?
I'm telling you. Kenna McBee knocks down the first one. There's another legend. That's Conager Pierce. He's a multiple-time Eunice Cardinal State champion. A rebound and a putback by Gaetan.
Gaetan, yes, sir.
And so that'll end it with the Lady Cards winning 52-27. Just kind of a quick rundown. Emma Ostick, she's going to lead over on the Thule side. Trying to look here. Looks like she ended up with about 8 points to go along with about 10 boards. So pretty good game for her. 24 on their team. Kobe had 4. Halaria Kahe, and I'm probably butchering that, it's 33. She had 7 points. Kaya Zisk with 4. Hernandez with 2. And Sunshine Evans with 1. That's what I have. That's not official. Over on the other side, Alondra Maureen with, I've got her at 11, I believe, is what she ended up with. Lizzie Gaetan with 2. Kenna McBee with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for her.
Nice.
To go along with a handful of rebounds, a handful of steals, a couple of assists. Kara Thompson with a handful of rebounds. Aubrey Howler with about 6 rebounds, a couple of blocks, and assist. Alina Rodriguez is going to have 18. She had 8 rebounds. She's got about 5 assists. She's got about 5 steals, so a good game there for Alina Rodriguez. Peyton Williams with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and that's kind of the rundown. So anyway, the Lady Cards with another win. The one number that concerns me night in and night out is that turnover line.
yeah.
I have us at 17 turnovers. You can't beat Tatum and Texaco with 17 turnovers.
And we are very consistent on the turnovers.
It's always between 15 and 25 every game. You got to cut those turnovers down as we get into this part of the season where you're going to play the Tatums and the Texacos. You turn the ball over 15-plus times against Tatum, they're going to turn those into layups.
That's quite a few points
And
up there.
Texaco's solid enough the same. So a good win, a great season so far for both the men's and women's or boys and girls basketball teams here in Eunice. Next week we start district, so a whole new whole new set of things going on this next week. So it's going to get a little more serious,
sir.
Yep.
and we'll see what happens. Shout out to our boys up in Santa Rosa. They'll play again tomorrow. I don't have any idea who they have, but big game for them. And then next week, Tuesday, right here, Joe Langston Gymnasium, district
The
play against
Lady
Hagerman.
Bobcats.
And then that Friday, on the road to Thule. So Charlie and Racine will be driving up there covering you. They'll give me the look. Anyway, somebody will be going up
Thule
there
or
probably.
Texaco?
Texaco.
Mexico.
Yeah, they'll be going to Texaco. So anyway, with that said, I think that's pretty much it for us. For everyone back at One Radio Square, Charlie Fairbrush, Racendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you for listening. Good